Good morning, everybody. We are going to basically get everything done on that big grading, big irrigation job. My supplier didn't send me my couplings that I need, so without those, we do have our drip line, do have our valve, do have our screen. So that's pretty much it. You can just leave the gate down. Got gas for the ATV, gas for the spreader, because you know I'm not pushing. There, spill. We have to grab this gas, Fred. I'm a weak boy. I don't know how many bags. I think it's like 9 total, 10 total. So I got 7 there, and I got another 3 bags in the, actually I have more than that in the barn. But we're gonna get to that today. See you there. Yo, so Fred just told me the roll of fucking drip line fell out of the back of my truck. We only drove like a mile.
Like, what's that green thing rolling down the road?
It just rolled right down the road, huh?
Rolling down the road.
What the heck? Ain't that some biscuits? Anyways, all we got, we're gonna run the system, mark our heads. Hopefully didn't put a freaking hole in it. Heck no, good thing they did a good job wrapping there. Good job. All right, Fred's over there gonna turn one on. I'm gonna go ahead and mark it. Oh yeah, I shut the backflow off yesterday so it wouldn't run, so it'd be drier. When I was here yesterday, we got a pretty decent rain, and with the sprinklers it was. It's a little wet, it's a little wet, but hey, nothing daddy can't handle, nothing daddy can't handle. So, take 2 here. I know there's a head like right in here somewhere though. Here we go. All right, Fred's getting the Mini all greased up, because we do grease the undercarriage. It's got like 1,000 hours on it. It's still the same one, but ain't that pretty? That's what Fred was saying. He says sunrises in the country are a lot prettier than in the city. That's a fact. Jack. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Fred's greasing the Mini. And we finished up today. So we just got boxes to put in. And that's really it. I'm gonna do some grading in the back. They extended that. Got our lids for our culverts. Electrician should be by today. So I like swallowed something funky and lost my breath. My sunshade. If you don't know, now you know.
You move it.
You gotta move it?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I had to move it for him. He told me 3 of the 4 were good. I was like, man, that's pretty darn good. So. All right, all that's done. I'm gonna go ahead and get the drag and load this last load of debris out of here. Fred's getting the drip line in, already under the sidewalk. Yours truly took care of that, but Fred is able to keep it all one piece, which is nice. Less places for leaks. All right, we are all loaded up. Fred's finishing up putting that drip in, and I'm gonna go get the ATV and ride it back. Vroom, vroom, vroom. It's really not gonna go that fast. Yeah, Fred! All right, all hooked up. Let's go. Oh yeah. Well, let me tell you, it's a dusty one. See that? That's just Fred raking. That's just Fred walking all that dust.
What are you talking about?
Huh?
Reagan.
Yeah, I meant the dust.
Oh.
I just needed you to get up on the building.
I know.
But if you want to rake the weeds out, that's
Yeah.
fine too. But I gotta get some fall off of this here.
I know.
So, yeah, you got up on the building. That's all I need. The rest of it, I'll do with the machine. I'm gonna go get some poly.
Yeah.
Follow, henchman. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Manifolds are all in, except for this one. Like I said, I'm just waiting on electrician to see how he wants to run the conduit. Because my box is going to be there. And I just want to see what the requirements are for him. They might be scheduled 40 conduit. I just want to make sure. And then I got a backflow to put on. Could put the backflow on. I don't know. I'm gonna run and get boxes, and we're pretty much done. So we'll wrap up here tomorrow. Can't do a whole lot until the trenches really settle. So we'll run the sprinklers like crazy. Alright, so you can see everything's graded. I didn't get to hit it with the drag over here just because we were still kind of finishing up. Everything out here has been, I guess, except for right along the curb. But out here, it looks great. Everything's busted up, nice and small, nice and loose. Should grow seed really, really, really well. So, got quite a few rocks that came up though. So we got to pick them puppies up. But like I said, I'm going to still hit this with a final drag and run the sprinklers a couple more days before I do that. That's when I'll seed. I just want to give those trenches as much time as possible to settle. But I'm going to go ahead and just trench a quick line for Fred, for that drip line to connect all those beds. I don't think the customer was actually expecting to get all the beds covered, but Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Stan. If you weren't. If you were, you got what you wanted. So I told Rambo to bring me a 12-inch piece of PEX. What's he bring?
Whole roll.
The whole roll. I guess that's how he rolls. You think that's easier than scooping the trenches out?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man. I mean, yeah. Duh. Ain't got no cutters? What am I gonna cut this stuff with? My hopes and dreams?
Yeah. You get some cutter for you?
Shit, yeah. Bring a poly 90 and two, probably ought to be bring four crimp rings. Poly 90, 4 rings, and then cutters. Some cutters. All right, well, Fred lost my cutters. So I'm using backups right here. I paid him all day, do work, and to put the tools back where they belong. And not pay him again to look for them because he didn't put them back where they belong. Man, look at this guy. He's eating jabroni sandwiches and stuff over there. All right, there we go. Put a little sleeve on it, protect it. That way don't end up like Johnny, weed whacking through everything. So he can connect whatever he wants, kitchen, sink, cold water only, but we'll blow it out when we do the sprinklers, so it's convenient to do it this way. All right, hurry up, Fred, hurry up. Are you done yet? Are you? All right, so everything is pretty much done except for we're waiting on Fred.
Oh, no.
We're really not, we're waiting on parts. They didn't send me the taps that go into the drip line. So that's what we got left. I left it crowned on both septic tanks. Got to get a riser. The customer is supposed to. I've been talking to the septic guys. They said they'd give them risers for free, so crowned it a little on those so that way water goes each way. It kind of sucks being this close to the house, but there's fall away and there's plenty of fall going that way, so we're good there. That's pretty much a wrap until we get those tees, unfortunately. I adjusted our culverts to get our lids on, but I might just go buy them. I don't know, I wish they'd send it all in one order. So I'm gonna see if I can keep busy while Fred does that. That way tomorrow is super easy. I gotta take Friday and work on an air compressor, so that's pretty much gonna be my week. Later, Gators. All right, guys. Foggy morning, slow start. Had to get sod staples, and let me tell you, man, with cool weather, impossible to find. Fred and I got them. Got loaded up, got the sprayer, and heading over to the job site. So had to find the key to the mower. My son said he put it in my pocket. Turns out that's where it was. So it was a late night for me. I was mowing my own yard at 9 o'clock. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and put that valve in for that drip today. And if I feel like those trenches are compact enough, I'm going to go ahead and seed. So I'll see you there. Alright guys, I don't know if you can see it behind me, but I have Old Faithful flushing our lines from adding that extra zone. Alright, now we're ready to flush our drip. I did not want to have to clean valves, so clean it on out. Alright, John Wayne. I'm gonna clean the sidewalk and stuff since we got it pretty dirty. Normally I don't do this, but I know that it's normally doesn't rain, I guess. So I'm gonna hop to that. Fred's putting that last little box in for us, and I'm really holding out on these trenches, so I'm gonna let them sit over the weekend. And I stepped in a spot and it was soft. I'm like, I don't want to leave a man with a divot when I know he's got a awesome smooth yard to mow. So do that, let the sprinklers run for a few more days, see if they can settle it. I ran the Z spray over the trench, but maybe I missed that spot. All right, well, I'm soaking wet, but driveway's a lot cleaner. I just hit the big stuff to break it free, so that way once we get the rain, it'll wash off easy. But we're gonna go ahead and just turn those micro sprays on real quick, and I'm gonna try and find these trenches and pack them down. I just don't want them to settle, but I'd like to throw that seed down today, so we'll see. Bumbity bumbity bum. That's such a nice sight. Can you see me? I think you can. Still dark. Ooh, you see that? That's a pretty nice little sunrise right there, eh? Hey? Yeah. I got the Mini warming up over there. Truck's warming up. I'm warming up. It's cold. It's that time of year where you just don't want to get out of bed because it's still cold and your bed's warm. So we're gonna go finish up that big job, and it's just final touches. So We'll probably drag it out all day. But I'll see you guys at the job site. Got to get some pipe, a few other things. Got the pumps. So just got to get a few things loaded up, and I'll be there. We'll be there. All right, guys. So I got my pump over there. It's a 1/2 horse sewage pump. Go up to 2-inch solids. I did reduce down to 1.5 inch for my pipe here, but I have zero plans of getting any solids hardly into this bucket. But if you see this groundwater, I don't want to put rocks in there or anything like that, and I'm not sure how high that water table is going to get in the spring, so I'm actually going to put it in this bucket. Once this pit rises up for the water to flow into the bucket, then that will fill that bucket for my pump, and the pump will kick on. That's my thought process. Keep it out of the mud, and also keep give me some buffer on the water table, because I'm sure. All right, so I'm not sure how much that clip made it, but I was saying there's water in this catch basin. I don't have any water over here, but it is muddy, and in an effort to prevent, you know, the water table rising and this pump just cycling nonstop, and then he has just a soggy spot in his whole yard, I'm gonna put them in those buckets. That way the water actually has to get up that high before the pump will even kick on, and that'll keep everything clean. You know, basically just be pumping, you know, gray water at that point. That ought to give me some fluctuation with the water table, hopefully. But I'm gonna go ahead and get to it. Got my fittings, glue, primer, get some sandpaper, Scotch-Brite, baby. And Fred will be here at 9. He overslept. So, all right, Scud Nuggets here. Pumps are in. Pumps are made up, drying. Then we'll drop them in. Keep a tether on them. Drop them in the buckets, and then hook it up with the Fern Co. And the electrician will finish his outlets, and he'll plug it in and all that good stuff. We'll still run an extension cord as long as I have enough extension cord, I will, and power them up just to test to make sure they work. So that is where we're at right now. I gotta go get the dump truck since Fred was late to get some dirt, and I already loaded the dirt this morning. I did a lot of things this morning. I didn't put on video, I was still waking up. So we had a really good rain, so it settled things that weren't quite settled like that. The trenches all look really good. I mean, like I said, I'd been walking on them, driving on them, you know. I was working those trenches to pack them down best I could, as fast as I could. But I'll bring the finish drag over here, the baseball drag, and we only have a few things. I got to wire up the drip zone. I got to anchor some conduit, and that's really it. So, find it?
Yeah, but we gotta go to the dump truck because the adapter's in the dump truck console. The black piece.
He's late, ruins the day.
Sorry.
Do you guys believe it?
Well, I'm sorry.
Comment down below in the comments, since I'd never gotten a comment.
Alright, we're back. Fred is gonna get the, you wanna come over here, Fred? I'll show you exactly where this one goes in case you forgot. Fred's gonna get this last little micro spray in. We're getting a little coverage, but we had one left in the pack, so it just makes sense to go ahead and use it. I was trying to keep them all on the back side near the house. They're not ugly to look at, but someone might look at it and think you left your Halloween decoration up or something, so I like to keep them kind of hidden out of sight, so we might even trim it down. But we have them in the back, but it just doesn't quite cover these here. So what I'm thinking is we'll put one right
There.
here. How did that fall down? Is it just an extra?
Yeah.
Oh, or did you put it there? Or maybe I threw it there. Okay. Hey, maybe I knew there was going to be a spot like that.
Hey, this is where he was.
Yeah, right there.
Right here?
Yeah. Dum diddy dum. Here it is, number 2. Wires taped up because stinking electrician's so slow. Can't get no freaking outlets in. Just gotta use all the electrical tape. It's because I don't carry electrical tape, that's why it's an issue. Anyways, those are done. I'm gonna go ahead and wire up that valve box. Fred's tightening up that burn coat. We're gonna backfill those trenches. And then I'm gonna drag it with that puppy. Got to put a couple risers on these downspouts. And it's time for grass seed and we're out of here. All right, we are, Fred's wrapping up some ruts in the back. I'm about to drag this with the little field drag. And we'll throw some seed down. Everything else is done, so we'll get done and let it run. Grass seed time, baby. Oh, yeah. Filler, got the grower, and you got the man. My wife will laugh at that one. All right, without further ado, I think that's how it goes. We got our micro sprays. I'll show you the system here. These things are really sweet, I'm telling you. Beats that drippy hose all day. Put that lid on. We got our rotors. Actually, we got this zone here. I'm not gonna turn that on because I gotta walk there. Let's see what we got going out there. We got our head-to-head coverage, like the Macho Man. It's really windy, but there's that zone. We got there's those. I bet the GoPro's not even picking that up. Maybe I will turn the zone on. Let's put near me just for a second, just as a teaser. I just don't want to get mud near the sidewalk. The sidewalk I've already cleaned. But we got our grass seed down. So, there's a lot of grass seed. I got a little board going in circles spreading that. And I have that Z-spray wide open. It's super windy, guys. I don't know if you can see. But, yeah. Got that one throwing whoosh to here, so we're good. We're gonna head out. Grass seed's there. Got that thing set to run 6 times a day, baby. So by the time this grass seed's up, it'll be time to blow it out. So until the next one, see you later. Yeah, just go back by the dump truck and say it one more time. One more time. Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah. See you turn it on.
Yeah, it's on right now.
Mega! Don't put that one!
Oh!
Tackled
He tackled me. He's sweetie. Yeah.